Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft and I'm back to cast another 2v2 match for you. This is going to be the first game in a pair of games between a couple of awesome pairs of players. Yes, I think that actually made sense, and it's going to be a game on Arid Waste, and it will be between EGAxSlav, the red Protoss, and EGStrifeCro, the blue Zerg, and the pride of Europe's team players. I think EGAxSlav and StrifeCro are European players. So, of course, I could be wrong on that too, but hey, whatever. Their opponents are going to be ROOTdrewbie, the purple Zerg, and Mindset, the teal Terran. If you notice, it is not one Mindset, it is just Mindset. This is a pretty old replay, as in a couple months ago, and so I wanted to cast these two games before they got too old. So this is it, and it's Arid Waste, which I haven't seen in a while, perhaps because they took that one off of the map pool for 2v2s. I really need to keep up better with this stuff, you guys. I'm sorry. You know, it's hard to keep up with all this stuff, so I'm doing my best. Maybe what I should do is just avoid mentioning whether any of that stuff and just be like, oh yeah, this is Arid Waste. What, you didn't know that? Oh, you're an idiot. And instead of like making myself look stupider by continuing to anyway, okay, I'm just gonna stop. Alright, so we do have actually a TZ versus a ZP. So usually, you guys know how it is. The Zerg players are gonna get a bunch of Zerglings and go back and forth in the middle, though it looks like ROOTdrewbie is actually way behind in the Zergling department. I think he's got a very late pool compared to StrifeCro, so StrifeCro will have the advantage on the links early, but it's not going to matter, I don't think, because Drewbie's just going to go ahead and get a bunch more, and he'll just have a slightly stronger economy. And I expect to see some Marauders, and no, it is going to be a factory. These guys keep proving me wrong, man. Every time I see, oh, these Zerglings are going to go untouched right into Mindset's base, and that's going to be a major issue because Drewbie did not even see those Zerglings run by here, and so Mindset is going to be super annoyed right now because Zerglings are going to come in here and start harassing his SCVs. 2 SCVs go down. I still think only 2 SCVs. That's 3 or 4 SCVs and a few. Okay, all Zerglings dead, and actually only killed like 3 or 4 SCVs. It's something that I've learned, and I'm surprised StrifeCro just sacrificed those Zerglings right there. I think a better play, obviously, is to dance, sort of pull the SCVs off the line, and when they start to surround your Zerglings, just run away, make them chase you down, and decide whether they want to keep chasing you or go back to work, and then just continue to harass that in that manner. That's something after a little while I learned is a much more effective use of the early Zerglings. Mostly from just watching these epic players go back and forth. So I'm surprised StrifeCro went ahead and sacrificed those. There is going to be a Zergling on Zergling engagement here, and the Hellions from Mindset are going to come out, and that's going to scare the crap out of StrifeCro. Is EGAxSlav going to have his warp gate tech ready to warp in anything in the middle of the map? It is still not finished. It's going to take a few more seconds until he can warp in anything. So this one Zergling, oh no, EGAxSlav, okay, nice force field right there. He moved his Zealot out of the way to allow StrifeCro Zerglings into the base, and in the process, he was going to let all this stuff run inside, but he did get a nice force field down there, and now his warp gate technology is finished, so there is a chance that he can hold this off, but ROOTdrewbie and Mindset say, oh, is that right? You're just going to sit there and force field the crap out of the front of there? We're just going to run into the Zerg base. So the intense action is continuing. I'm going to switch to APM for just a minute. I'll try to remember not to forget about that, as it's always fun to see just how fast players are spamming during some of these battles. And the Hellions are going to get in here behind the mineral lines, roasting up a couple of drones there. And ROOTdrewbie's Zerglings are just clearing house, and StrifeCro in a world of hurt. Yes, I'm bringing that one back too. You guys have got to love all the phrases that all the different casters use, and StrifeCro is actually pecking away at some Zerglings here, but the Hellion sees that quickly. So at the same time, there's going to be a major engagement in the middle. ROOTdrewbie is going to run his Zerglings right through all of EGAxSlav's army. EGAxSlav is like, dude, there's no way that I'm going to be able to run back and forth chasing these Zerglings around. And this happened to me in a team game not that long ago where just the Zergling Wheeling harass was so ridiculous when I was playing Protoss that I was just like, dude, I cannot keep up with all these Zerglings running around to all my allies' bases, so I'm just going to counterattack, and ended up just mowing over 2 or 3 players' bases, and we ended up winning, so I felt really good and happy. And here comes the major engagement. Look at EGAxSlav using the force fields to limit the amount of space that these Zerglings and drones can attack from and forcing them into the Zealot Gauntlet, so it looks like he is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage here. All the drones are going to die, and using the force field to keep the reinforcing Marauders out. Could EGAxSlav have a chance in this game? I don't think so, though, because his Nexus is going to go down. He has no economy, and even if he succeeded in destroying Drewbie's base, it would have been a 1-on-0 because Mindset still has a base. So a pretty exciting game nonetheless. Thank you, Mindset, for sending me this game, and I am going to bring you game number 2 between the same teams in just a minute. So that's going to do it for me. This is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.